Dominik Mysterio injured. Unfortunate news for LA Knight. Roman Reigns handed a new name. Cody Rhodes teases heel turn on Smackdown. Austin Theory makes his in-ring return. Carmello Hayes wins US title. Triple H reveals SmackDown's newest signing. Nikki Bella debuts new look. Let's get started. Dominik Mysterio injured. Dominik Mysterio reportedly suffered a legitimate shoulder injury while competing at Triple A's Guerra de Titanes event in Guadalajara, Mexico. Dom was in the main event, teaming with El Grande Americano against his own father, Rey Mysterio and Rey Fenix, and things went wrong fast. According to Brian Alvarez, the injury happened near the finish when Rey hit Dominik with a DDT. Dom landed awkwardly and immediately showed signs something was wrong, barely able to use his arm as he left the ring. Alvarez noted it could be a shoulder separation, which ranges from a minor setback to a situation that may require surgery, but nothing is official until medical evaluation. The match itself ended in chaos. Penta, who had been taken out earlier as part of an injury angle, returned and stopped El Grande Americano from using a weapon. Instead, Penta headbutted Dominik with an object hidden in his mask, setting up Rey Mysterio to hit the 619 and score the pin on his son. After the bell, a clearly frustrated and injured Dominik shoved his own partner and stormed off alone, clutching his shoulder. El Grande Americano stayed behind, shaking Rey Mysterio's hand before leaving. This couldn't come at a worse time. With WWE building toward the Royal Rumble on January 31, 2026, a serious injury, especially one requiring surgery, could knock Dominik out during the company's most important stretch of the year. For now, all eyes are on his medical status, and hopefully this ends up being nothing long-term. Unfortunate news for LA Knight. LA Knight's sudden disappearance from WWE TV wasn't random, and it wasn't a demotion either. New details are finally explaining why the megastar has been missing since his brutal beatdown at the hands of the Vision. It all went down on the December 8, 2025 episode of Raw, when Knight rushed in to save Rey Mysterio from Logan Paul and a pair of brass knuckles. Later that night, Knight went one-on-one with Paul, but the match took a sharp turn when a masked attacker interfered, revealed to be Austin Theory. The chaos didn't stop there. The Vision continued the assault after the bell, leaving LA Knight laid out and hospitalized. Since that night, Knight hasn't been seen on WWE programming, and now we know why. According to Fightful, this angle is not being treated as a burial. WWE reportedly still views Knight as a key player, and he remains under contract for years to come. However, the plan is for LA Knight to stay off television for the rest of 2025, with his return scheduled for next year. The megastar isn't gone for good, he's just waiting for the right moment to strike back. Roman Reigns handed a new name. Roman Reigns has worn a lot of labels in WWE, Tribal Chief, Head of the Table, OTC, but as 2026 approaches, another name may be entering the conversation. The past year hasn't been kind to Reigns. He lost his Wiseman, and for the first time in a long while, he's been taking real losses inside the ring. His last appearance came at Survivor Series War Games, where he stood alongside the Usos, Cody Rhodes, and CM Punk against the newly formed Vision. The match ended in shock when a masked mystery man revealed himself as Austin Theory and took out CM Punk, handing Roman and the OG Bloodline their first War Games loss in years. After that night, Roman Reigns disappeared. No promos, no appearances, no updates. Survivor Series quietly became his final WWE moment of 2025. Now, as the calendar flips, WWE has dropped new Roman Reigns merchandise branded with the phrase, "The Only One." Reigns has gone by OTC1 since his return earlier this summer, but this new branding raises questions. Is The Only One just merch, or the next evolution of Roman Reigns? Cody Rhodes teases heel turn on Smackdown. Cody Rhodes could be drifting toward a shocking heel turn, and Drew McIntyre might be the reason why. The Scottish Warrior has made it his mission to reclaim the WWE Championship on SmackDown, and in the process, he's clearly gotten under Cody Rhodes' skin. Even after losing to the American Nightmare twice, McIntyre refused to back down. Instead, their rivalry exploded into chaos when the two brawled on Drew's home turf, forcing SmackDown GM Nick Aldis to give in to McIntyre's demands. Those demands? Cody must not lay a finger on Drew before their World Championship match, and McIntyre gets full control over the match stipulation. On SmackDown, Aldis confronted Rhodes and made it clear. Cody's actions backed him into a corner and cost him leverage. That didn't sit well with the WWE Champion. Rhodes fired back with a heated promo, rattling off everything he's accomplished since returning and boldly declaring himself the Law. That moment raised eyebrows, especially from Hall of Famer Mark Henry. Speaking on Busted Open Radio, Henry said Cody's tone felt far from heroic. In fact, it sounded like something you'd expect from a villain, not the company's top babyface. Henry went a step further, suggesting that Drew McIntyre might be dragging Cody toward the dark side. According to Henry, Drew isn't just chasing the title, he's trying to mentally break the champion. and if Cody loses sight of who he is, the consequences could be massive. After SmackDown went off the air, McIntyre kept the pressure on. He sent a clear message to Rhodes reminding him that one wrong move before their match would cost him the championship. Drew accused Cody of attacking him in public, claimed the champion was unraveling, and even argued that Rhodes doesn't deserve the title, saying bad officiating is the only reason Cody still holds it. With tensions this high, the real question isn't just who wins the match, it's whether Cody Rhodes can hold on to himself before Drew McIntyre forces him to snap. Austin Theory makes his in-ring return. The mystery is over, and Austin Theory is officially back in business. After weeks of chaos caused by a masked attacker, Theory finally revealed himself on Raw, marking his first appearance after months off WWE television. That shocking unmasking didn't just answer questions, it set up his next move. The masked attack started at Survivor Series in San Diego when an unknown figure stormed the War Games main event and flipped the entire match on its head. The chaos didn't stop there. On Raw, the Mystery Man struck again, this time helping Logan Paul steal a main event win over Rey Mysterio. Moments later, the mask came off and it was Austin Theory all along. Now, Theory isn't just back. He's aligned himself with Bronson Reed, forming a dangerous new duo called The Vision. And WWE isn't wasting any time. During recent tapings in Grand Rapids, it was confirmed that Theory will step back into the ring in a massive tag team match. He and Reed will collide with Rey Mysterio and the World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk. This will be Theory's first match since July when he last competed on WWE Main Event. But instead of easing his way back in, he's going straight for the top, targeting both a legend and the face of Raw. And there's more at stake. This match comes just days before CM Punk defends the World Heavyweight Championship against Braun Breaker on the first Raw of 2026. Facing Theory and Reed could be the perfect or worst warm-up for the champion. With the Royal Rumble set for January 31st in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, one thing is clear. Monday Night Raw just got a lot more dangerous. Carmello Hayes wins US title on SmackDown. SmackDown just delivered a huge shocker, and nobody saw this coming. During the December 26th episode of WWE SmackDown in Grand Rapids, Michigan, Ilya Dragunov threw out an open challenge for the United States Championship, and Carmello Hayes stepped up. What followed was an electric showdown inside the Van Andel Arena, and by the end of it, Carmello Hayes pulled off the win, capturing the United States title for the very first time in his WWE career. Fans in the building were losing it, with live reports calling the match an absolute blast from start to finish. And in a powerful show of respect after the bell, Dragunov embraced Hayes and personally placed the championship around his waist, officially ushering in a new era for the US title. Triple H reveals SmackDown's newest signing. What if WWE just quietly fixed SmackDown's biggest problem? Friday Night SmackDown has taken heat lately for feeling flat, and no matter how much Triple H has tweaked the formula, the blue brand hasn't fully clicked. But now, it looks like the game may have slipped in a major change without ever saying a word. Joe Hendry might already be SmackDown's newest signing. During the taped December 26th episode, Hendry didn't just show up, he was featured. He battled The Miz in a Christmas street fight and even got his own in-ring concert segment beforehand. That's not how WWE treats a quick cameo. NXT talents rarely receive that kind of spotlight on the main roster unless there are real plans in place. A special segment, a stipulation match, and a veteran opponent all point to one thing. Triple H may have quietly welcomed the prestigious one to Friday nights. And honestly, SmackDown needs him. The brand has been short on babyfaces who genuinely connect with the crowd, and Hendry's charisma, energy, and crowd control immediately stand out. He brings life, personality, and momentum, exactly what the show's been missing. If this is the case, an official announcement could come from Nick Aldis on the first SmackDown of 2026, which also launches the new 3-hour format. If so, this subtle move might end up being one of Triple H's smartest plays yet. Nikki Bella debuts new look. Nikki Bella just flipped the switch, and WWE Raw felt it immediately. After costing Raquel Rodriguez her Women's World Championship match against Stephanie Vaquer last week, Nikki Bella officially stepped back into the spotlight, and she didn't come alone, she brought a whole new attitude. The interference left Raquel furious, leading to a heated backstage promo where she called Bella out without hesitation. But the real moment came during the December 22nd episode of Raw, which was taped following SmackDown on December 19th as WWE gave the roster time off for the holidays. That's when the Hall of Famer made her presence known, debuting a noticeably darker, revamped look. New gear, a new jacket, a new hairstyle, and a much more dangerous edge. Standing tall on the commentary table, Nikki embraced the villain role and dropped a major announcement. She revealed that on January 5th, Raw will feature a triple threat showdown. Nikki Bella versus Stephanie Vaquer versus Raquel Rodriguez. New look, new energy. And now, a massive match is set.